Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about in this episode of the Bullet Points is the GOP turncoats, the ones who voted for the red flag bill, the ones who voted for the Senate bipartisan bill, who made it possible for the Democrats to get a win on that, are now coming out against the assault weapons ban. When you lost the rhinos, you've done something wrong, Biden/Democrats. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this one, because this right here, this is a big deal. Now make sure that you guys are subscribed. We've had some issues going across the board with subscriptions, notifications. Make sure that if you are subscribed, that subscription is still active. And if you are new, we are always looking to get as many people in the fold as we can. So if you like this content, if you think this is something that you'd like to see further, please consider subscribing and joining the fold. We need as many people as we can, and thank you so much for your consideration. Now, the response to the Second Press website that we put out is going exceedingly well. Thank you so much for you guys who have joined up. It's completely free. It's a way to get around the censorship. It's a way to build a community and further the Second Amendment. And like I said, it's linked in the description box, and I'd love to get your feedback on that as well. But with those two things out of the way, let's get into this. We have got to talk about which GOP senators who voted for the red flag law are now turning against the assault weapons ban. And tonight, I'm going to show you which ones have not commented, which is almost equally as tasty. GOP senators who pass major gun control laws say they won't back an assault weapons ban. Now keep in mind, this is even after the Respect for Marriage Act passed, where the concern was all the assault weapons ban was going to go in there as an amendment. It didn't. It passed. It's done. Keep in mind, the doors are closing quickly. And here's a picture of some rhinos. How about this? From left to right, we have Murkowski. We have the guy from Louisiana, Cassidy, that's his name. We have Portman in the middle, Susan Collins on the mid-right, and then Romney on the right. Now, that is a bunch of rhinos if you've ever seen some rhinos. But that's who we're talking about. These are the moderate Republicans who will trade in your rights for their own gratuity. But let's keep going. GOP senators who supported a major gun control bill have ruled out supporting an assault weapons ban. Their offices told the Daily Caller News Foundation. Now, this article was sent to me by one of the viewers at live@langleyfirearmsacademy.com. If you've got something you think I should see, send it there, but that's a side point. Republican senators who in the past have worked with Democrats on gun control told the Daily Caller News Foundation that they will not support new attempts to pass a far-reaching firearm ban in the lame duck session of the 117th Congress, which is this one, following a mass situation in Colorado on November 20th. That's pretty much the death knell for anything that they would hope to sneak by, because remember, the Senate is 50-50. You need to pick off 10 Republican senators. Again, you're losing them pretty significantly. Let me show you what the actual count is and who's actually saying what. Now, again, this is the bill that they went for. In June, 15 GOP senators voted with Democrats to pass the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. We know that. We covered it ad nauseum. Let me jump to the end of this. However, none of these lawmakers who responded to the DCNF, the Daily Caller News Foundation, indicated they would support a bill that encompasses the AR-15, a popular rifle among American gun owners. Whoops! Now let's get to the list of people who are jumping ship. Senator Pat Toomey, this is from Pennsylvania. He's jumping ship. Does not support a ban on assault weapons because it would prohibit law-abiding citizens from owning what are some of the most popular firearms in the United States. Common use, popular, love it. Okay, let's keep going. Who's next? The office of Senator Lindsey Graham, King Rhino, of South Carolina, shared an article that he owns an AR-15. By the way, side note, you know who else says we own guns but we support gun control? Gun controllers. Anyway, so you got Lindsey Graham gone. A spokesman for Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, he's gone. Said he'd consistently opposed an assault weapons ban. It was echoed by Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Sasse would not support the ban, even though he's leaving the Senate. This last one, such a ban is a complete non-starter, said Daniel Keelan, a spokesman for Republican Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina. Additionally, Republican Senators Rob Portman of Ohio, Todd Young of Indiana, and Joni Ernst of Iowa told the DCNF they'd vote against the proposed ban. Your list of allies grows thin, so to speak, if I'm going to quote Star Wars. What we're looking at right here is all the doors that are closing on the assault weapons ban down the door. If you're looking down a hallway, just door after door after door after door is shutting. Now, this does not mean that we become complacent. This doesn't mean that we turn a blind eye to it. What it means is, on the ground right now, they're losing every opportunity they possibly can to achieve their wildest gun control dreams before the House goes Republican next year. This is incredibly important because the fight that we're in is not going to stop. This is just one battle that they're not going to win at the moment. They're still going to continue. You're still going to hear more of these things, and we are going to continue to fight every single day, twice a day on this channel. And I look forward to seeing you at the next battle. I'm Braden. See you later.